Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. Please like, subscribe, comment if you're new and you feel that it would be helpful. We've got over 800 audios available for your listening pleasure, trying to get to 1,000 before we hit the fall. And also, would love to give you content that is most meaningful to you. So if there's a topic you'd like to see covered, please feel free to reach out with that request, and we'll see what we can do about making it happen in the next little while. In any event, this is kind of about signs of kindness. So, what are some signs that you are a kind person or a more kind person than you think? And so, the first is endorsing a person's freedom versus your own power. Now that doesn't mean you lose your power for the benefit of being liked or being kind or whatever have you. But the simple fact of the matter is, when you choose to prioritize a person's personal identity and their own semblance of power, it's certainly a useful thing when you are coming to a place where things make sense, when you're coming to a place where the world truly matters, then you understand that everyone has at least some degree of a right to their own beliefs, opinions, and worldviews. And so when you begin to endorse a person from the perspective of their freedom of expression, then you're really enjoying them and supporting them and making them matter in a deeper way. The next thing to consider is kind of going forward into, another way to know that you're truly kind is that you don't take sides in arguments. So you can have opinions, and opinions are wonderful. I think everyone should have them. I think everyone, in order to have preferences, needs to have opinions. But at the same time, the belief that your opinion matters any more or less than anyone else's is a misnomer that society perpetrates on a continual basis. And so, my opinion matters, your opinion matters. If it can help someone or influence someone in a positive or progressive way, that's a good thing. But if it brings division, that's a negative thing. And so, a person who is truly kind is interested in understanding and completely embracing all sides of an argument or disagreement without taking sides where one person feels negatively affected. The next is willingness to go above and beyond to sacrifice for the benefit of others, whether that's in the form of financial giving, emotional giving, giving of time, um, trying to understand a person at a uh, different level, trying to comprehend where they're coming from emotionally, mentally, spiritually, intellectually, trying to connect with them on an emotional level in terms of building rapport. All of these are forms of understanding which indicate a connection with trying to be of greater value in relationship to the people around us, and that can be super, super valuable. Next is they avoid judgment and they avoid passing judgment, at least publicly. Obviously, in order to make decisions, we all internally judge each other at least a little bit. Hey, I think this is a good idea. Hey, I think this is a bad idea. But the less opinion is asked for, a person with true maturity doesn't share an opinion unless it's asked for. The predominance of, through social media and other forms of expression, everyone having an opinion and expressing it, even though it can negatively affect others, is actually a degradation and a backward step in society in a lot of ways, because then there's the battle over whose opinion is right or wrong. Opinions can't be right or wrong because they're objective based on the viewer. So therefore, a person with true maturity and kindness does not have any interest in forcing judgment on others. Self-value. So a kind person places value upon themselves. They don't completely annihilate their own autonomy simply to be liked or accepted or wanted or needed or whatever, but also they begin to understand the value of continually connecting on a deeper level, a more meaningful level. So these are individuals that are in line with coming to a place where things begin to understand and align in a deeper way, that we can get to a place that things really matter in a healthy manner, and ultimately we can kind of own our lives in a new and more powerful respect. Speaking of respect, that's another thing. The ability to respect another person's viewpoints, opinions, beliefs, religion, worldview, whatever, without trying to convert them or without trying to persuade them to believe the way you do, is a really kind thing. Now, obviously, if someone asks your opinion or a way they can improve their life, it is appropriate and sometimes even necessary to converse with them on a deeper level. But the only time that a person should try to convert someone else to a way of thinking, if they're truly kind, is when they are asked for their viewpoint, opinion, or the value thereof. Meanwhile, truly kind people understand that every individual is on a unique journey to them, and their journey of understanding is going to be different from another. And so, trying to be as easy and with the flow as possible is important there. Compliments that are sincere are given often, so finding something to compliment a person on, whether it be physical appearance, their intelligence, their viewpoint, their artistic nature, or anything else, can be a central point. And the last thing is, a person is trustworthy and dependable. So dependability is a kindness because a person's word and their actions match. And so this is probably one of the most important things to think about doing. If your words and actions don't match, you get to ask a few questions, one of which should be why not, and the other of which is how can you expect someone to take you seriously if your words and actions do not match on a reasonably consistent basis. So in any event, until next time, keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.